Welcome to Tim's Vinyl Confessions. I'm Tim Derling, and the premise of this show, if this is the first time you've seen it, is I talk about vinyl by my favorite artists and go through album by album, or if I have any singles or anything special like that, I talk about that too. I may be missing a few here and there, but I talk about what is in my own collection. Today I'm going to talk about a group that I've been a fan of for a long time, since their first album, actually, Honeymoon Suite. I don't have a lot of vinyl by them because I don't believe they put out a lot of vinyl. But I'll talk about what I've got. And this is the first time I'm actually going to start off not with the group's first album. What I have here is something that I stumbled upon quite a few years ago. A record store was getting rid of a bunch of things. And this is one of those instances where getting rid of something that, well, it wasn't for sale. This was sent to radio stations and record stores by WA Music of Canada. So you can see the WA logo here, which stands for Warner Electra Atlantic. What we're looking at here is a combination of a 12-inch single, which in this case this side one's, there's only one song on here, and it's their debut single, New Girl Now, which would go on to become possibly their best known song. So the one song takes up the entire, this chunk of the vinyl here, and the rest of that is just the runoff. So that's on one side. On the other side, there's an open-ended interview, which is, so there's a lot of little tiny bands on this one. And what this is missing is a cue sheet that radio stations would do. It sounds funny now, but it was basically to make it sound like the group was sitting in your radio station doing an interview. You'd ask the question, and then members of the group, I think it's Johnny D and Derry Green in this interview. I think it's just the two of them that talk about the history of the group. I listened to it once. This doesn't have the question sheet, but you'd ask the question, and then you'd play the response, and you'd ask another question, and then there'd be a wrap-up. This is the only one of these I have on vinyl. I have a Queensryche somewhere. I have a Queensryche CD interview. Same thing. You don't hear the questions, you just have the answers, so it was set up that way. So that's kind of unique in my collection. I don't have any others like that. But that probably came out a few months or weeks in advance of this, the debut Honeymoon Suite album. This came out in 1984. Very iconic cover with the heart-shaped bed with the nails on it. Back cover, group photo, song titles. This is a Canadian edition. You can tell because of the address. You can also tell because of the maple leaf up here. And we'll see what the inner sleeve looks like. Shot of Niagara Falls, their hometown, of course. Main reason they named what they are. Another shot of the falls themselves. Song titles, credits, and the actual album itself has the Canadian WIA logo. If I had any of the American Honeymoon Suite vinyl, they were on Warner Brothers. Same company, just a different affiliation of it. 1985, the next Honeymoon Suite album. This might be one of my all-time favorite albums, actually. I've listened to this a lot. This is The Big Prize. Logo up here. Another Niagara Falls shot. Various characters. Back cover, black and white shot of the group. There's the song titles. This is a glossy, very glossy cover. Inner sleeve, cooperate. It's just a kid from the front cover by himself. Back cover, more group shots, and credits here. A slightly custom logo here. It's not quite, it's like an off-white, and it's got the logo here. And one more thing. Third Honeymoon Suite album came out in 1988, Racing After Midnight. Group shot, different logo at this point. Derry Green's famous tire track guitar, which he still uses in concert a lot. Song titles, and this is a Canadian edition. So some credits mixed in with band photos. And some more credits here. Now this is a custom label. Interesting, silver. So it's got the HMS logo from the front cover. And that's it for my Honeymoon Suite vinyl. In 1989 they put out a best of called The Singles. That's available on vinyl. I just don't have it. And I don't think any of their later albums appeared on vinyl. It's worth checking out though. It's great melodic rock. It's not exactly hard rock, although some of their songs are. If you're a fan of early Bon Jovi or Night Ranger or just bands like that, just great melodic rock and roll music. Go see them in concert if they come around. They're good in concert. HoneymoonSuite.com is their website. You can find them on Facebook as well. It's been Tim's Vinyl Confessions. Thank you for watching. And hey, if you like it, look for some more episodes out there. I'm on YouTube. I'm on Facebook. Welcome your feedback and your comments. And hope to have you tune in again to another episode.